If you're looking for extra money, use what you already have. What is that? I'm not asking you to have a yard sale or to sell your car, anything like that. I'm telling you to use what you have, which is your life experiences. Now, a lot of people say, I don't have enough life experiences to monetize what I already know. All right, let's just do a little quiz here. All right, let's see if you can answer yes to any of these questions. Have you ever faced heartbreak? Have you dealt with any type of trauma? Have you experienced any type of loss? Have you battled health issues? Or have you found yourself in a toxic relationship? Now, if you answer yes to any of these questions, then you have the power to use your past experiences to monetize it. You have the power. And what I call it your superpower. When you have your struggles and your pains of the past, I call this your superpower. You must use it. Okay, before we get into any further, let me introduce myself. My name is Sheila C. Hill, and I am a chronic pain warrior for over 25 years. And I was at one point taking 21 pills and supplements a day. So I know what it means to have your pain and to overcome your pains, because I did find something holistically that can help me manage my pain. And I built a successful business because of that. So that's why I know that it is true that you can use your pain and it can push you into your purpose, and then you can use that for profit. Now, there's a lot of things that we do as individuals and a lot of hats that we wear. Now, I just want to tell you a little of the hats that I wore. One have been a home mom, a stay-at-home mom, a housewife, whatever you want to put on it, at at home school mom. I was also working a 9 to 5. I also started a business. One of those businesses failed too, and I've experienced a lot of things, so I have a lot of knowledge. But what I want you to know that you can take that and you can use it to monetize. Now, a lot of people say, well, I'm not quite all the way healed, or I'm not quite there. I don't feel, valid enough to help someone. But if you're at step 3 and the person behind you is at step 1, you have enough experience to reach back, because you have, even though you have not made it to the finish line, you have made it far enough to reach back and help that person who's at step 1. And then you can use that to build and give them hope and teach them how they can make it through, at least to your step that you're at. You're at step 3. Okay? Because listen, when I started my business, that was tough. I didn't have a blueprint. I didn't have a rhyme or reason of which way to go. It was like a lot of trial and error, a lot of time wasted, a lot of money wasted. I didn't have that guidance. So now if anyone wanted to start in my industry, I can teach them and help them so they can avoid those pit holes. They can avoid those costly mistakes that I made when I went through it. And I'll be gladly to share so they won't have to go through this. So that's where we can use our pains and our past struggles to help people out. And then we can monetize it. Listen, how can we monetize it? So you can take what you know and you can infuse it into digital products. I don't know if you've been online and you've heard the wave of digital products, because it is a thing. It is not a scam. It is a great thing to get into. When I first jumped into digital marketing, I made my first 3 days, I made $2,000. And it blew my mind, like, OMG, oh my goodness, this is a thing. I can jump into this and I can make this work. So I really dived into it a little bit more, a deeper dive, and I really learned a lot. And I want you to understand how you can take any industry that you're in. If you have a business, You can take that business, use digital products, especially done for you digital products, where you don't have to make anything, you don't have to have any particular experience or any skill set. You really don't have to be computer savvy, because I'm not. And you can really use this to take your business to the next level. Now, you say, I don't have a business. That's okay. You can actually start a business by just following the blueprint of the digital marketing course that I have to offer you. You can start a business and sell and scale it if you follow the steps. So no matter what excuse you have, you can get started as soon as possible. But I'm going to go into it and give you a few steps of how you can do it. And also, you can go into the show notes and click on my website, and you can get a free digital play guide. You can also get a free peek into some of the digital courses that I do have to offer as well. But right now, I want to go over 5 steps that you can do to start your online business fast, and you can set it up really quick and get started. That's one thing I love about it. Prior to my businesses that I've started, it took a lot of upfront money to start it, because I had inventory, I had overhead, I had to pay rent, and had to do all of this. With digital profit products, you don't have inventory. You don't, other than on your computer, files. You don't have to have that overhead. So the cost of entry to get into this business is so low, but the return of the profit is so high. So let's get into it. 5 steps to get started online business. First, one thing you must do, you must have a proven blueprint that has already worked, a model that has worked, and you put your spin on it. So what you do is you put your flavor on it, how you speak, and your branding colors, and you just sort of package it the way that you want to package it. But make sure that you avoid the thought process of thinking you have to recreate the wheel, which you do not have to recreate the wheel, because it is already done for you. The blueprint is here, and it's ready for you to get started as soon as possible. As soon as possible. And I love that part about digital marketing. Now, digital marketing, $54 billion industry, it is time to get into it. And you don't even have to overthink it, because I'm an overthinker. But if you see the proven success models and you've seen it already done in this proven blueprint, the thing is to really dive into it and make it work for you. All right, now step 2, get your business money making system together. And with that is your behind the scenes automation, your systems together. If you go ahead and put the work in behind the scenes, getting your emails going, get your system automated. When someone purchases your product, when they click on the link, they purchase, it automatically sends to them, and it sends an email and all of that. That is your behind the scenes, getting that together. So once you have that, that is the secret sauce. The automations, you don't have to do that much work. Maybe 2 hours a day, and that's more on doing your promotions. But other than that, you don't have to do any work behind the scenes once you have it set up. That's what I really adore about using digital products. All right, now step 3, very important. Choose 2 platforms that you want to use to meet and connect with your new buyers. I'm so surprised at so many people who do not take this serious. You literally must choose the platform that you're going to house your business. So whether it's YouTube, whether it's TikTok or Instagram or Pinterest, whatever platform, you just make sure that you hold on to it and show up consistently. Okay, I can barely get that out. All right, now. So that's number 3. Step 4, create the content. Everything is content. Create your content daily on the platforms that you choose. Okay. So your content that you create, it can be about business, it can be so many different levels, it can be value, it can be entertainment, it can show your personality, whatever type. And you'll learn all of this when you get into digital marketing, how to show up and how to provide your content. But the key is going to be consistency. You must be consistent with your content, because it is nearly impossible to make a sale and you're not consistent. Your buyers don't know when you're going to show up, where you're going to show up. You make sure that you're showing yourself, your business, so they can find you and connect with you. And also make sure that you are authentic. Make sure you're showing you. Don't try to mimic anyone else. Make sure they see your personality, because when people, they know you, they like you, they trust you, they will buy from you. Okay. So make sure that you do that. Now, step 5, most important. Once you do all of that, you must promote your done for you digital products. You must promote it. You must get out there and talk about it. And this is how to build up your business really quickly. The more you promote it, the more eyes that are on you, and the easier it is to get those sales. The easier it is to build that email list. Believe me, you want to promote as much as possible, because that's where the money come in, baby. That's where the money come in. Once you have everything set up, it really surprises me how they take so much time trying to decide. And a lot of times people have analysis paralysis, where they just continue to research, but they never execute. So that is something that we're not going to do here. We're going to execute. We're going to get the information and we're going to execute, and we're going to get to this money, because we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone, where we're helping someone get past the challenges that we've been through. And that's who you're going to connect with, right? And then on top of that, we're going to monetize, and we're going to package it where we can sell to these people and teach them how this can help them get to the next level, and also help them make the money on the other side of this. So, hey, it's a win-win over here, okay? So we want to make sure that you understand how this works. I really call it a business in a box. And it's really turnkey, because in everything, when you learn the system, when you learn how to build out with the digital marketing, it's going to give you all the steps. I was truly amazed on how detailed the branding, the marketing, how to sell, and all the different things. Like I said, I'm not a techie person, but I was able to go in and learn, because they use bite-sized pieces of information in their modules on how to teach, how to get into this digital space. So I want you to know, I can do it. I know you can. So this is what I'm going to focus on more on this channel. I'm going to focus on how to make money, how to use digital products to help leverage your existing business, or to start a new business online, how to get to this money. And listen, I have daughters. So I have a daughter graduating from high school, one in college, and one's getting married next year. So I'm always looking for ways to make this money, because they are expensive. Oh my goodness, they're very expensive. So this is me being transparent. I'm going to show you real time my success. I'm also going to show you how I'm going to build my YouTube. So subscribe to my YouTube channel, Sheila C. Hill. Subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to show you once I build it up and get enough followers to monetize, I'm going to show you that process as well. So just join me on this journey and understand that you can take your pain and turn your pain into profit. That's why I call this Hurt to Hustle Academy. So you can take your hurt and all your pains, and you can turn it to your hustle, your side hustle, or you can turn it to a mainstream business, just like Oprah Winfrey did, who went through challenges in her childhood, and now she used those pains and those experiences to inspire people. The same way with Tony Robbins, who did the same, who had a difficult childhood, and now he's an inspirational speaker. So you can do the same thing. That's how we say From Hurt to Hustle Academy. So in this academy, I'm going to teach you. And for anyone who purchases my digital products, you can join my community for free, where I'm offering mentorship for free for 2 months for a limited time. And I'm going to help you and hold your hand and help you, guide you through this process. And if you have questions, I am here for you. I can answer your questions. I can walk you through it. We can do this together and be successful together, because you have a story to tell and it's worth being told. Okay. So I want you to know that we can build it around digital products, and we can use it to level up and get to the bag in the meantime. Okay. So subscribe to the show and like it. And you can comment, I have a story. If you have a story, comment, I have a story. And let's go ahead and leverage that story and help someone out. So at the end of the day, thank you for joining. And until next time, remember that you can turn your setbacks to a 6-figure comeback. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's go. Until next time. Love, peace, hair grease. Take care.